And we're back for part 2. So in part 1, I did miss someone. I don't know if it was noticed, but it was Jack the Ripper, who looks not like I remember. He goes in. He's not forgettable. He's not as forgettable as Wayne Chan, so I'm gonna put him in D. But he was very, very minor. He was like one of the just basic zombies, but he was also Jack the Ripper. He was fairly famous, so that was cool. Anyways, with part 2, you know, the main protagonist here, Joseph Joestar, who I really want to put in S rank because he's just so cunning. So I am. I think he's I think he's the best Jojo, to be honest with you. Actually, I'm lying. Johnny is the best Jojo. I'm sorry, but I do like Joseph. I think he's one of the best, and I really like how he just works. Everything he does just works. He's the Todd Howard of the Jojo world, except he's actually respectable. Anyways, where's Lisa at? Actually, you know what? My bad. Where's Caesar at? Alright, there's Dio, so he's got to be like left. There's Damo Tamaki, so here he is, the man of the hour, the absolute fleeting bubble of a man. I didn't like him at first. Kind of like that with a lot of characters when they introduced, they weren't like as liked. But yeah, Caesar really grows on you. Like, man, he is just. It's really sad. I still cry to this day about his death, dude. He didn't deserve it. I mean, he did, kinda. He was asking for it. Speaking of asking for it, where's Wamu? This absolute man right here. Of the Pillarmen, he is the best one because he's respectable, and I do like him a lot. Like, out of everyone. Every villain in part 2, I would say he's the best. Far and away. Speaking of the best, well, I would say that if I could find cars, but here's Lisa. I found her. She's gonna go in B rank. I thought she was a good character, and I really liked her backstory and all that. And she did a lot, but she didn't like do too much. She didn't like battle and win. The one time she actually got into like a big battle, she lost, but she was against the big man himself, Cars, who's also gonna go in B rank. Now, if this was a power list, Cars would go top tier, but as a character, he's very. I'm gonna put him in A rank with Wamu because as a character, he's very complex and kind of respectable with his goals, but the way he goes for them is pretty bad. However, Esidisi, on the other hand, C rank, he's just underwhelming compared to all the other Pillarmen, except Santana, but he doesn't count. But like, he's just, I don't know, there's something about him that I just don't like. He's just not as good as the other ones, which is a shame. They could have made all 3 of them just great. I believe this is logins. I'm gonna put both logins and Messina in D rank. They're not forgettable. They're not bad. They're not like awful. But you know, all they did was just teach. There's Messina, the absolute man. They didn't do too much, but you know, they didn't like not do anything like Joestar or Jack the Ripper. I mean, at least Jack the Ripper, you know, tried. Let's see. Here, let's pull this list up. Yes, Strahheim, how could I forget? Alright, there's Risotto, Narrow, so he's gotta be like right here. This is a man right here, and he's gonna go in B rank because he is absolutely fantastic. But he's also not the best character ever written. But he's also not the best character in general. But he is very funny, and he's pretty smart too. I don't think they added Speedwagon again. Maybe they did as Robert E.O. Speedwagon, but I doubt it. However, we shall see. We shalt. I don't want to check. Cena Loggins, Arena, I already got her. Smokey, how could you forget? This absolute man. Here he is. Smokey's gonna get a solid C rank from me. Very average. very average character. However, I do appreciate his friendship and all the stuff he did. He didn't do much, but he did stuff. You gotta appreciate doing stuff. It's better than not doing stuff. Where's Susie Q at? Bro, they not gonna have... Oh, there she is. Alright, Susie was in part 3 and part 2. Just like Joseph. And she didn't get better with time, unlike Joseph. Except Joseph didn't get better either. But she got, like, significantly. Actually, she got better. Joseph got worse, but she got better. But she's still really just a klutz, and I don't like it. I do like her part 3 version a lot more. My cars, Esidisi, Santana. Terrence? Is that Santana? It's before Secco, so it's gotta be Santana. It's a weird close-up. Gonna put him D rank. Like, he's not forgettable. Definitely the worst Pillar Man. Actually, no, you know what? He's very fearsome in his introduction. He definitely struck fear into a few people. It made him realize that the Pillar Men were no joke. Even stronger than, you know, a normal vampire. So, yeah, I'm gonna... He's not that bad. Shrezo again. Wired back. I really doubt they added anyone like that. Wired back. That's not wired back. That's Urban Gorilla. That's my bad. Yeah, he's not there. Well, guess that'll be it for part 2. Now, let me tell you something. Part 3 has a lot of characters, so part 3 is going to be a lot longer video. You probably don't agree with a lot of stuff I put in this one. This one's pretty controversial. A lot of these characters are really well liked. But, except for Esidisi. No one likes Esidisi. If you like Esidisi, dislike this video and let me know in the comments. But yeah, thank you for watching. Just let me know what you think.